today's video we are going to walk through a very practical exercise. Okay, so this video is completely, I'll be telling you what is the requirement. You have to try it, and meanwhile within 2 or 3 days I will be posting the solution as well. Okay, so this is the exercise. I'll be explaining you what is the exercise is all about. Meanwhile, this is my channel. If you haven't subscribed it, please go and subscribe. I'm planning to post 50 different exercises specifically for Power BI to make yourself ready for any interview, any job which are related to Power BI. Okay, so just go and subscribe here, and all the solutions, like you can find all the exercises here in the video. If you want to see the solution and learn how to do it, you should join as a member here. Okay, so this is the one, and you can find a lot of playlist specifically for Power BI here. So just go ahead and watch it. That will be really helpful for you. Here you can see Power BI in English, Power BI in Tamil, and then I'm planning to post about PL-300 exam complete training as well, so you can just watch it here. If you are preparing for your Power BI interview, so you can find the Power BI interview question and answers here with expert answers. Okay, so and if you have any questions, if you want to talk to me in person, you can schedule a call here. All the 3 links are there in the description. Let's just dive into the exercise. So, the ultimate aim of this exercise is to understand how to address the 3 common data issue, that is missing value, incorrect data type, and inconsistent formattings. Okay, so let us just start with the data cleaning, and then I will take you through the Power Query, pivoting, joins, everything. Okay, we will be seeing everything one by one. So here you can see these 3 are the common data issues which you may face it when you are working with the data. Okay, so what are the key learning objectives here? The main objective is, like, by the end of this particular exercise you will know how to import the Excel data set into Power BI, and you will be using a Power Query editor. So what is a Power Query editor? Which is a Power editor available in Power BI where you can transform your data. You can do all these things. Like, by this end of this particular exercise, you know how to replace null with default value, change data types to appropriate format, replace inconsistent text entries, remove erroneous and duplicate records. Okay, and finally you will be knowing how to apply and save the transformation. Got it? So this is the data file which we'll be using. If you are a member of my channel, please just ping me, or you can send me an email. Okay, you can find the email ID in the members only post, community post. Please go ahead and check that and send me an email. I'll be sharing the files with you. Okay, so this is the one, and these are the main tasks which we have planned for this particular exercise. Like, you will be loading the data into the Power BI, open query editor, fix missing value. Like, you will be fixing the missing value in the specific column, correcting the data type, clean textual inconsistencies, replace nulls in the date column with the default date, remove rows with error, eliminate duplicate records, and apply all the transformations to finalize the cleaned data set. Let me just show you the data set, what is there and what you wanted to do it. Now, this is the data we have, right? So you can see here, if you are familiar with Excel, then this will be easy for you. Okay, so this is your data, and I'll be telling you everything in the solution video. Okay, wait for the solution video. I'll be releasing it before Saturday. Okay, so what you have to do with this data. So wait for the solution video. I'll be telling you what you should do with this data. Okay, so you have to create a Power BI project called exercise preparing a data set. Okay, and you have to do the below things. So first one is, you have to load the workbook. This is the workbook which you have. You have to load this into the Power BI. For this particular exercise, you should have downloaded and installed Power BI in your desktop. If you don't know how to download and install, let me show you where to check that. So if you go to this particular playlist, okay, in my channel, you can find Power BI English playlist. So here you can see install Power BI. There is a 3rd video, you can download it. Okay, you can download and install Power BI. This is what you have to do it. Okay, so then you have to open the Power Query editor, and how to open the Power Query editor I'll be explaining that in the solution file. And then the next one is you have to address, what you have to address is what you have to address the missing value. On what, like where you have to address the missing value. So you have to address the missing value, you have to locate the unit sold column. Where is this unit sold column? This is the unit sold column. You can see that there are missing values. Okay, so you can also see the inconsistent data, 600 something has written, right? So you have to identify all the null values with the column and replace with the value 0, and repeat this task for sales price, sales, and the profit. Okay, and then you have to clean the manufacturing price and sales price column. So where is this manufacturing price and the sales price column? So here you have to locate and select the manufacturing price and the sales price. You have to change the data type for both the columns to the decimal number. So when you export it, when you import in the Power BI, you may see that. Okay, so see the difference there. And then next is what you have to do, the repeat the same task for the profit column. And then you have to clean the discount band. Why? Because you can see here, this is the discount band. Okay, sometimes you can see there is none, and you can find some one. Okay, so there are if you just apply filter here, so once if you just apply filter, you can see there are a lot of like one, none, and all other, like so how you should deal with this. Okay, so locate each instance of a value 1 in the column, and you have to replace that with the none. Then change the data type of the column to text. And then you have to clean the unit sold column. Select the unit sold column, search for the you can search for the 600. Okay, so where is this? Actually you have the unit sold, you can see there is a 600 here. Okay, so with that 600 you have to replace each instant of this text value with the numerical value of the 600. Okay, and then you have to change the column type to whole number. Then you have to address the inconsistencies in the date column. So you can find there is an inconsistency in the date column. So this is the inconsistency. You can also find some blank spaces over here, right? So the column constraints, like your date column contains some several null values. You have to replace that with 3rd March 2023. Okay, and then you should select the month number column, change the column data type to the whole number. So where is the month number? Here you can see it is showing at 8.0 something. Month should not be in the decimal, so you have to change that. Okay, and you can select the manufacturing price column which contain error in row 6 and 38. Okay, so you have to use the remove errors feature to drop the records, and you have to repeat the same steps for the sales and profit. So once you click on this manufacturer, you can see some error coming up, popping up when you import it in the Power BI. The next one is you have to drop the duplicate row. You need to identify several duplicate rows that contains a data check. So you can see how to find the duplicate row, actually your product. Okay, so here if you may have some duplicate row, you have to delete it. Okay, so once identify, you have to remove the duplicate data, and then you have to apply the transformation. Once all these are done, you have to save it and apply it. So this is the overall understanding of the data, like how to clean your data. So this is what we'll be seeing it in the solution. I will explain you one by one how to do this, and how to perform this data cleaning operation. Okay, so if you are a member, you can just get the data from me, and then you can start trying this. Okay, and tell me the output for this. Okay, and that's it, you have just cleaned. If you have completed this, we are going to clean the entire data set. You will be handling null values, you will fix the format, you correct the data type, and made your data analysis ready. If you find this video helpful, just hit the bell icon, subscribe it, share this with your Power BI learners who are planning to learn. Okay, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment. I read every comments and respond you whenever I'm free. Okay, so see you in the next video, the solution video. Until then, keep learning and keep building with Power BI. Thank you, take care, bye bye, have a great day.